Back in May, the U.S. Supreme Court allowed President Trump to ban transgender people from serving in the military, and that executive order is now impacting active service members here at Mid-Michigan. Taryn Simmons spoke to a gender-fluid, non-binary service member today and is here for you with the story. Good evening, Taryn.
Yeah, Jorma, the service member I spoke to says they're currently in the process of being voluntarily separated from the military and says the current ban is discriminatory. After enlisting in the military in 2010 and serving in Afghanistan, Benjamin Basser says they were heartbroken to learn about the ban.
I felt angry, frustrated, betrayed.
Basser is a gender-fluid, non-binary female and is currently a staff sergeant in the Michigan National Army Guard. They say due to the executive order, they're no longer able to deploy with their unit.
Soldiers that I had trained personally to try to get ready for that deployment, and that has taken kind of an emotional toll on me.
As a combat medic, Basser trained other soldiers and says they were ultimately forced to make a decision by the Department of Defense on whether they would voluntarily or involuntarily separate from the military.
I have the option of either doing a voluntary separation in which I don't have to pay back that bonus, or I face involuntary separation where I will have to.
Basser says they learned they were taken off their deployment before the military ban was in place and says it was because of their new gender identity. They say due to the military's stance on physical and mental health requirements, Basser says they were told they hadn't been in their new preferred gender for more than a year, causing them to be barred from their deployment.
Despite my doctor's notes saying that I had, because my military paperwork hadn't, despite, again, my doctor's notes being part of that military paperwork.
Basser says they were planning on retiring after 20 years, but now due to the federal changes, they're worried their retirement is at stake.
It doesn't matter that I've put in 14 good years. I will be barred from the military.
Basser says they're still currently enlisted, but due to their process of being voluntarily separated, they will no longer attend drills, but will still be paid for those drills as if they're there. We've reached out to the Michigan National Army Guard, but we have not yet heard back from them.